So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Szoboszlai. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Has a look and plays it forward. Otto, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Osimhen. That looks a decent ball. That was good alertness.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That is lovely. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. And that is good. Super running, sharp move. And Del Piero! Goal! That is a diamond of a
This is
goal.
how do it, bro. This is how do it.
Immaculate. The execution, brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Is number 8, Alessandro Del Piero.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for the sub and like.
Number 1, Mike Maignan.
So time for change.
Coming on to replace
This one has
him
been on the
is
cards for a little while.
Number 12.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That could be danger here. And he's in. Uncanny finish!
Very. I just the mistake was there. Touch.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
It's Del Piero, looking to play him in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
मैले जानी गोल दिँदै यार त्यसलाई यार थैटमा
Tries to play it through. He welcomes it in. Decent shot!
lovely block.
That is commitment to the cause.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Decent chance. Whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Great ball, and he's in here. Good offside that time. Eder Militao. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He won't be happy with that one. Played into space. Odo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's a cute ball. Well, that's well seen too. Now, can they get him away? Del Piero. That's Park Ji-sung. Jimenez calmly anticipates. Somewhat off target. And here's Alvarez. And this is Van Back. Oh, shooting chance!
Hit.
And the comeback is complete. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And the finish!
कसरी यार कसरी कापे के हो यो
What a goal! What a sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. There's the shot. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it
लामो
stops.
जस्तो कसरी यार यो स्क्रिप्ट हो कि हो यार रिस उठ्ने
Mendes. Soboslai producing a... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Raul looking for the run. This is Batistuta.
अब हेर्न आउँदैन क्या हाम्रो त असलले जहाँ पनि ट्याकल हान्ने भइदिन्छ फेरि खातेमा असल अब हेर्न आउँदैन क्या हाम्रो त असलले जहाँ पनि ट्याकल हान्ने भइदिन्छ फेरि
Ended up in no man's land. Good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Raul, Batistuta, Saliba. Oh, it's a promising build-up. This plenty of really nice passing. Szoboszlai.
2 minutes has been indicated.
That is a little undercooked. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage
के
time.
भन्नु यार स्किप गर्नु के भन्नु यार रिस उठ्यो मलाई त यार मजाले जित्यो
Game,
गेम
but it's a tale of one
2
that's
गोल
gone
कसरी
away.
हान्यो थाहै छैन यार
Great promise they established, but they lost momentum.
दिमाग चाट्छ क्या मेरो यस्तो भएपछि यार मजाले जितेको गेम थियो यार त्यो दिमाग चाट्छ क्या मेरो यस्तो भएपछि यार मजाले जितेको गेम थियो यार त्यो
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
There's the whistle. Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counters.
Summerslide! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
It's a sharp little ball here. Saka. And here's Mbappe. He's going to be disappointed with that. Hakimi. Ball driven. Climbs up big!
ए यार कति क्रस हान्छ यार यो त्यो भेटाउन सक्दैन त्यति पनि यार
A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we had.
कस्तो क्रस हानेको कति क्रस हानेको यसले
Win style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
सोला
Utterly
क्रस स्प्यामरमा
unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's come to nothing. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Nepal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Beckham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No, that's been intercepted. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Hangs one in. Eden Militao gets good distance on it. This is Batistuta.
That was lovely, that.
And he's through, it's one on. He's having a shot! Really well taken.
यस्तोतिर अब हुन्छ बिस्तारै हुन्छ त्यसको
That is
क्रस हान्छ छैन त
such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Kessié has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. He's shifting through the gears here. And the whistle goes for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
We've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Here's a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
ल त्यो ठिङ्गै उभिएर भेटाइदिएछ यार त्यसले
Looking for the run. Somewhat off target. Out to the left it goes. Now here's the delivery. Eder Militao can get it clear. Chance to shoot!
मान्छेले कति क्रस हानेको यार
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Van Dijk gets it away. Great defending, strong and determined. No way through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look.
Chance for a shot!
Lovely man
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? Oh, super find. That's very neat. Shapes to shoot! Got to be quick to recover this.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And that is Sluter! Now, who's going to be first to this? Raul plays it right there!
No, follow.
No mistake! There seems no way back, but they are level.
After 80 minutes.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. Got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 22. Soberslide. Number 21. Raul. Coming on the field. Number 15.
The changes then in quick succession. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
And he's in on goal. And he's shot a goal. Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, extraordinary.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
He's found a way through.
Fantastic.
Plenty to aim at here. And that has been clubbed away. Tries from a long way out. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Swings in. Oh, smashing it. That's another chance.
के भन्नु यार मैले अब यो स्क्रिप्ट हो कि हो यार अति भएन रे यो
Just do it. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't
हाम्रो
save them
लाग्दैन
this time.
हाम्रो हान्दैन यसले हानिदिन्छ कि भेडाइदिन्छ यार
He's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Marcel, and the shot!
कसरी हानेर पुलिसले त्यो यार
Of it. They hung on right till the finish. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our
त्यो
sport.
पुलिसले त्यो हान्न सकेन त्यति पनि यार
And a quick announcement for
Jim,
the
how do you
members.
कसरी हानेर पुलिसले त्यो यार
They hung on right till the finish. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport.
पुलिसले त्यो हान्न सकेन त्यति पनि यार यार यो स्क्रिप्टेडै हो कि भाइ जितेको मजाले हाम्रोमा चाहिँ हान्न सक्दैन अरूकोमा चाहिँ मजाले हानिदिन्छ के भन्नु कति मिसान थियो त्यो पुलिसले यार
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
जस्तो दामी ब्लिज हानु हामीले भनेको है
Expectations and
Lizzie and
decibels
Bolden are
rising
there.
fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
कस्तो दामी ब्लिज हान्छु केटा हो है लाइक एन्ड सब है केटा
So
हो
it's away we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct and providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Chance to deliver.
अर्को आएछ
Good
क्रस टाइमर
defensive
फेरि
concentration.
Pedri! Got to be quick to recover this. That's really well manoeuvred. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's having a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So it is still 0-0. Del Piero looking for a runner. Spread neatly. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Kaka. Spread neatly. Somewhat off target. Nicely weighted ball.
Natal really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Del Piero is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the run has been sold.
Lovely pass to यार राहुल यार.
Well, I think
Lovely.
the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best.
सोमसलाई के गरेको यो?
He's tried one. Oh, he's been caught napping. That'll be a corner. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Climbs up big. Denied by an instinctive save.
Rijkaard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Nice defending, physical and effective. That has been cut short.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the first half is done. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're off again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Wan-Bissaka has a look and plays it forward.
I wouldn't fancy playing
मैं
up front in these
के गरेको
circumstances, to be
सोमसलाईले
honest.
यार यो काम छैन कि के हो र?
Always onto this. This is Batistuta. Baresi goes sliding in. Kaka. And it's Di Maria. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Di Maria's delivery. Jimenez gets rid without sophistication. In again. It's a decent clearance. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Del Piero, please.
Piero.
के गरेको मार्किनियसले? फिजिकल कन्ट्याक्ट भाइको?
Jimenez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
हेर्न यो सोमसलाई यार. ए बाहिर जा यार यो सोमसलाई.
Wan-Bissaka makes the interception. He's through here. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Wan-Bissaka. Now, can they get him away? And it's Neymar. Neymar, there he goes, motoring forward. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking for the run. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Cleared without complication. Tries to play it through. Pedri. Now it's Del Piero. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Batistuta. Batistuta! In for the pieces. It's there. That could well be the winner.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
They say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth.
Number 22.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Hirotoshi Nakata.
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
No way through. Del Piero is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Loose ball now, and there's a change. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Nepal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.
ब्रो सोमसलाई के गेम खेलेको यार यसले यार तैट नो जस्तो खेल्थ्यो यार सोमसलाई त यार ब्लिच हान्नुपर्ने हुन्छ अब ब्लिच हान्नुपर्ने हुन्छ ब्लिच
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a
मिलोन
monumental
बंगलादेश
occasion.
रे मिलोन हामी तिमीको भालोबासी
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Thuram
Yeah,
Thuram
Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He climbs up big.
Thuram
Just on
bro
target.
pro player
Actually,
hero
he's
player
clearly kicking himself here.
Pay to
He
win.
knew that was a great opportunity.
Messi. Rummenigge. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Didn't squeeze it through. Oh, good ball.
bro
Offside.
bro I should have taken that shot bro
And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Can he get it through? There's the shot!
के गोल खाएको यस्तो
So
यार
precise. The finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
यो म थुरामले त के हो सबलाई भ्याइदिन्छ त
really
यो
in
के
a
हो यस्तो
position
यार
where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's been won straight back. Nakata. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. No, he's not getting past him there. Eder Militao did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's going to be disappointed with that. And he's there to belt it away.
Nepal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half time.
हेर्न यो थुरामले ब्लक गरेको यार यसलाई यस्तो ब्लिच हान्छु मैले ब्लिच लोडिङ भइरहेको छ
And he's managed to gift it back. Gilberto Silva for Messi. Batistuta takes the shot. Vardio. Platini. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Added time.
He's got away. White card. And it's half time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. He is through here. Back in possession and ready to go again. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one. Batistuta! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Pedri.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel.
He's gone for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Messi clears. And now they can spring out of defence. Rummenigge gets into a good position. And here's Messi. And the finish! Oh, and that should have been 2.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
corner taker. There's the header! Taken with style. And surely now the results are beyond doubt. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Brilliantly cut out.
That is not put well.
And here's Del Piero. He's tried one! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Del Piero is fully aware of how important that could have been, probably game, set and match. What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Schneider. And they win it back again. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Driving on and making good progress. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Pinches it off him. Pedri. That's been... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable.
It's hot in here.
Well, I run nothing but cool. It's a family trait. Oh, yeah, I suppose it can, yeah. But at least I've got my podcasts.
You know, if you're tired, we can pull over and put a motel or something.
No, I'm good. Yeah, just got my second win.
We don't have to sleep.
Oh, excuse me, just 1 sec. Oh!
सुरुमा पढ्नुस् सिग्नेचर भनेको पछि
एभ्रिथिङ जे लेखेको छ
पढ्नुस्
होइन त्यसमा क्लिक गरेर चाहिँ एभ्रिथिङ त्यस्तो के पनि छैन त्यो पढ्नुपर्छ भन्ने मैले किनभने सबै
फर 1 इयरबड्स काँचो अन्डा खाने हो
नाइ
भाइ इयरबड्सको लागि काँचो अन्डा खाने हो हुन्छ र तिमीले 1 मिनेट भित्र जतिवटा काँचो अन्डा खान्छौ म त्यतिवटा इयरबड्स दिन्छु ल स्योर हो स्योर ल उसको 1 मिनेट चाहिँ यहाँ सुरु भइसकेछ ल जति खानु छ वाप्पै Oh my god! Go on, भाइ जोसिरा चाहिँ भाइ जोसिरा 27 त भाइले 28 सेकेन्डमा 5 वटा अन्डा खाएको छ यो पछि खान सक्दैन रे सो बाँकीको टाइम चाहिँ उसको साथीलाई कन्टिन्यू गर्न दिन्छु म 3 2 1 स्टार्ट ल टाइम स्टार्ट भइसक्यो 28 सेकेन्डबाट 30 सेकेन्ड ओ माय गॉड
नेपालको मार्केटमा फेरि
What a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
For my money, Peter, Sergio Busquets was the best number 6 of his generation.
And it's striking, isn't it, how different he is from those... He's had it! Oh, crossbar! That's a good-looking ball. He's had it taken off him. Now he's got space here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Wan-Bissaka. Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a throw. He's got away. Irwin, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that was never going to make it. Szoboszlai. No question, this is the man you... Not it! Oh, it's hit the post! Deftly away. Szoboszlai does really well to win the ball there. So we're still where we started right now. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Del Piero. Oh, easy pickings there. Has a look and plays it forward. Szoboszlai. Now it's Del Piero. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Wan-Bissaka. The less said about that pass, the better. By Leverkusen trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play.
And the shot! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And it's Bayer Leverkusen who take the lead.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
That is a brilliant interception. Beckham. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
This is Del Piero. That's a throw. And it's Szoboszlai. He's gone for goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's shifting through the gears here. There will be 1 minute and a nice-looking ball. That's been cut out, well played. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I'd like to draw your attention.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
If we're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No way through there. Can he get on the end of this? Held by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
He's had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Bayer Leverkusen have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Busquets. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well, it's Batistuta. Henderson gets it clear. Messi carries the ball down the right.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Raul plays it in. Costa Curta with the clearance.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Substitution.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. That is good alertness. Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication. Morientes threads one in. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's on it. Can he get away? It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. Nepal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Tries to pass it through.
100 minutes has been indicated.
And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, well measured. And he can clear it away. Eder Militao. So that's it.
ग्राउन्ड नयाँ काट्छ कि मेरो यस्तो
So in the end, one goal finished. An exciting encounter where both sides
कसरीको हान्न सकिने
produced
मैले
a
यार
genuine effort to go on and win it.
ला इजी बिचमा मर्यो पनि हान्दैन भाइ
जब तपाईँको 19 मिनटको भिडियो त 6-7 पटक हेर्न मिल्छ है। यो तपाईँको यो चाहिँ तपाईँको नाइट्रो 5 मा गेमिङ ल्यापटप
जस्तो छ तपाईँलाई कुनै स्पेसल फिल्ड केहीमा इन्ट्रेस्ट छ भन्नु भन्नु
म अब अहिले करेन्टली पिएससी गरेर जुन भएर
ए
यसमा त्यही फिल्डमै
ए
ड्युक छपरी बाइक हो त्यस्तो महँगो पैसा हालेर किनेको योभन्दा बेटर बाइकहरू आउँथ्यो बुलेट आउँथ्यो अथवा स्क्रैम्बलरहरू यताउति भनेर आजभन्दा 1 वर्ष अगाडि जब मैले यो ड्युक किनेको थिएँ सबैजनाले भनिरहेको थिए
सुप्रिम लिडर हो उहाँले केही गलत गर्न सक्छ
WWE मा जोन सिनाले खेले अन्तिम म्याच WWE का चर्चित रेस्लर जोन सिना नेपाली इसरी नेपाल
केपी ओलीलाई चिने तर त्यो ठड्कियो नराम्रो हो कि केपी जिन्जीलाई मारेको हो
जिन्जीले मार्ने को 2-4 दिन अगाडिसम्म यसरी
So bring it on. Height,
Hello everyone, I am
Al final sacó el balón como pudo. Queda suelta. Atención para que corra Morata. Qué buen control orientado. Morata. Bueno.
मेरो 1 मिलियन फलोअर्स पुगेको ब्लग
Al final.
मेरो 1 मिलियन
So we're up and running.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
And he does have a good chance here. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Olise! That is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That's very neat. And dump! It's hit the crossbar. And we have our very first corner. He's got tall. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Batistuta was clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
The pass is intercepted. And here's Del Piero. And he's managed to take the shot. Oh, crossbar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Quarter of an hour played. Lampard on a charge down the left. There's a beautiful simplicity of this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. 0-0 still. Who had the chances though?
Well, it's certainly not a grab affair, Peter. It's had its moments. Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can hurt with their backs to.
Now it's Del Piero. That looks a decent ball. Nicely intercepted. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Nicely weighted ball. Brilliantly cut out. Rijkaard. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that's beautifully weighted. And we're not going to make any further progress now. And he cuts out the supply. And he's intervened well there. Borussia Dortmund upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
He's found a way past. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that was vital. Danger averted for now. Rummenigge. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Skillfully cut out. And the first half is done. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. There's the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's a sharp pass. The rough defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Closing in on goal. Takes a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that has been clubbed away. And claimed it back swiftly. That's a shade optimistic. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Well timed, excellent interception. Rummenigge. Oh, that's well spotted. Del Piero. No, it's Del Piero. Oh, super find. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's been intercepted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Raul. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now, can they get him away? Look at this. That is Stuta! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Batistuta deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
He's in plenty of space here. Nicked it back promptly. They're going to be quick to recover this.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Ambo.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Del Piero, there he goes, motoring forward. Shot, surely! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Substitution.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
That is good alertness.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rummenigge is onto this. And time is up. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitably is up. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitably is up.
The cyberpunk टेस्ट किया अल्ट्रा प्रीसेट पे एंड रो परफॉर्मेंस के साथ साथ हमारी देख सकते हो फ्रेम पुसे आउनु खोजे जस्ट एक मिनट हानेर यता आउन मिल्दैन ओके ये अगाडि बाटोमा रोकेछ बाटो पारि ठ्याक्कै ये बग्गिने
आजको टास्क मैले भनिहालेँ away to hell. That's how it's gonna be. Under the scorching sun, we're gonna perform this hellish task.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Del Piero. Looking for the run. Cafu. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Batistuta. It's Batistuta. Can they get him a chance for a shot? Del Piero. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. He is slightly undercooked, that one.
Nepal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Batistuta, great chance! Batistuta! Glorious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Bullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Picked out brilliantly. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Played in deep. Baresi getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. We expected better, and so did he. Eder Militao cuts out the pass. And it's Del Piero. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bullet. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Batistuta. Oh, nice touch. Oh, Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Del Piero in acres of space out wide. Here's a shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
There will be 1 minute.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. And this is Paulette.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the game has already resumed here.
Natal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And off the post! Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess
Del Piero! Adams tries to clear. Now it's Del Piero. Schneider.
Natal have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Hullet. Schuberschlei. Del Piero is steaming forward. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Hit into the middle. Del Piero. Now it's Batistuta. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
This is Batistuta. Big chance! Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention.
That's clear cut. He knew what was coming, and that's a yellow card.
Substitution in progress.
Cafu. Well, there's your danger man. A title goes for goal! Oh, off the bar! That's going to go a long way.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here. Pulisic getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Now it's Batistuta. And it's Robertson. Played in by Robertson. Back in once more. Offside again.
Milan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
5 minutes to add. Chance here to counter. Oh, a delicate chip through. Gullit looking for options for movement. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Gullit. And we're done. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Clarence Seedorf, Jim, a player of immense intelligence and relentless brilliance.
Yeah, he is the total midfielder, Peter. He's essentially a 10, an 8 and a 6 all in one. His tactic...
Real chance! And he's quick to get it clear again. That's a decent ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Luis Suarez. He's got... Crossbar comes to the rescue. In he goes again. And he's done it. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Oh, that's the booking, always looked it. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And this is Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. And this is Del Piero. Shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Del Piero. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Aims beyond the defence. Bale receives him in a wide position. And that should get the job done. Raul was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And here's Rooney. Rooney was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Del Piero. And reclaimed it in a trice. The referee's awarded a free kick. Beckham tries to pass it through. And this is Del Piero! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
At a time.
Seedorf gets it clear. And it's Wan-Bissaka. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Chance! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's come loose. Out towards the flank. Cross flung in towards the middle. And that was very necessary. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Oh, the ball's come loose. This time, surely! It's in! And the goal they've been looking for. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's heaved it away. Looking to play him in.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. That's just playing it safe.
Del Piero! That is certainly not what he had in mind.
The ball are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Owen.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Bastoni. And they win it back again. Ambrosini. And Edmilson. Knocks it into space. And a chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. This is Del Piero, and he's away. He'll be quick to recover this. He can get that clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Vitinha. That's a cute ball. Now this could be a chance.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going off here. It's 3 minutes. And they've got a throw.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Here's a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us.
Enamoré una esquina moviéndolo como ética, un marín de doping, güey. Un marín de doping, güey. Enamoré una esquina moviéndolo como ética, un marín de doping, güey. Un marín de doping, güey. Enamoré una esquina moviéndolo como ética, un marín de doping, güey. Un marín de doping, güey. Enamoré una esquina moviéndolo como ética, un marín de doping, güey. Un marín de doping, güey. Enamoré una esquina moviéndolo como ética, un marín de doping, güey. Un marín de doping, güey. Enamoré una esquina moviéndolo como ética, un marín de doping, güey.
How do you describe yourself in one sentence or two sentences?
I think this is so hard.
Guys, if you are at Bondi Beach or around or to कुनै पनि एरियामा तपाईहरु guys, if you are at Bondi Beach Daniel सुनको मूल्य हालसम्म के उच्च आज मेरो नाम चाहिँ राहुल कुन्केल What is discipline?
Something very special. And already we're underway here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Olise takes control of it and he's on the move. Chance!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut.
And he's had a hit! Wonderful from Del Piero! A finish of true class! That is remarkable! All in a matter of moments!
Well, going behind simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Neymar, he's having a go! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Pickford sends that a long way. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good read. That's a throw. Back to the keeper it goes. And it's Kaka. Well, that is one way to stop him. Camavinga aims beyond the defence. Neymar. Olise. He's gone for goal! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And he's being shifted off it. Hazard goes on a charge down the left. Great vision. All driven towards the far post. He's got tall. Oh, it's come off the upright. And that has been clubbed away. And that's another throw. Kaka. And he cuts out the supply, and it's gone back to the keeper. Ball's gone out of play. Wan-Bissaka. Get a throw in. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary. He's had a shot!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Somewhat off target. Can they get him away? Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Del Piero given the lift of his goal. And there's green grass ahead of him. Batistuta has it out wide and a chance! Oh, it's come loose. There is the half-time whistle. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Tom have been pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going back. They were able to build the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed
very little of the resumption of the second half.
He's there to get it away, and they're quick to get it back. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it.
You can't hide.
There's the shot! Got to be quick to recover this. Now it's Iwobi. This is Batistuta, and he's heaved it away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Neymar. He looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 8,
Neymar.
number 7,
Messi. Coming on the field.
number 18,
Stojkovic. Number 4.
Beckham. Substitution.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Well, played right into his path. Rijkaard clears it away. And here's Elise. Owen. And here's Azar. And it's Beckham. Oh, that's a key interception. Beckham chasing after it. Eder Militao cuts out the pass. 75 minutes played. Passing is with Batistuta!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Dani Olmo. Now this could be a chance. Owen looking to get on the end of this.
छोड्दै कसरी छोड्छ यो ओवेनले किन दौडे नछोडे कस्तो
Good alertness.
दौड्छ छोड्दै छ लास्टमा यार
It's Batistuta. Stojkovic. Danny Olmo.
This is the time, bro.
That was more than necessary. Beraldo. And back to the goalkeeper. Long ball by the goalkeeper. There will be well played, well sorted out. And that's that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
It's Batistuta. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Bro, smart assist, bro. What the fuck? I literally said, bro, turn off the smart assist ball. And again, he's not fucking turned off in this smart assist there.
Or is he? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to
I literally said it, like, you know.
Del Piero!
Turn off smart assist ball. Another
ice-cool goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's wrong! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah,
Not
typically
for now,
for him,
like,
that's the
bro.
furthest thing from easy, but it's still
Smart
been
assist
stopped
लाएर नखेल भन्दा चाहिँ खेलिरहेको छ त्यहाँ के हो
It's been slung wide.
and again they're pressing effectively.
It's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Shoots!
I literally said it, bro. I literally said it, bro. Turn off the smart assist board भनेर.
A quite smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Good read, needed to be. And now the breakaway. And reclaimed it in a trice. And he's there to clear it. That is Stute. That is a little undercooked. Good roll. And he welcomes and he shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Hey, whoever is watching, like, can you please like this stream, bro, or goal? 10 like purai dimu na yaar hai.
Great vision. No, that's been intercepted. Quick ball upfield. Roll. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's taking no chances there. Now, who's going to be first to this? And he can clear it away.
ल्याग भयो मेरो यो चार्ज
Place it in
सक्यो.
low. He's looking wide. He won't be happy with that one. And this is roll. Schneider. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Eder Militao. No way through. Threads one in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Nepal clearly have plenty of cause to be happy,
Oh,
Peter,
दुईटा
but
बिल्छ नमिठो खायो यार यसले.
position
को हो बङ्गलादेशले.
just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals.
And
Two between them.
at half-time.
So we're just settling back into this second half. Marquinhos with the clearance. Schneider! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Orezi. Now Mbappe. Defending was strong and firm. Iwobi is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. It's a sharp pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
There's the header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
अर्को बिचमा हान्नु पर्यो जस्तो लाग्यो. अति गर्यो यार यसले यार.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Jimenez. And he's quick to snatch it back. Searching pass he's played there.
पुरै यो लफटी स्प्याम गरिरहेछ कि यसले
That'll mean to him, Jim.
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Azar.
स्नाइडर के गर्यो कि स्नाइडर.
He's had it taken off him. This is Batistuta, and Batistuta!
Golazo, bro. Fucking asshole, bro. I told you, bro. I told you, bro.
About as smooth as it gets. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Smart assist खेल्छ अझ त्यस्तो
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Substitution.
Bro, seriously, bro? Bro, what the fuck? Just forfeit it, bro. Oh my god, bro. कतिहरूलाई हान्दैन भने यार कोहरू हेरिरहेको छ 10 लाख बनाइदिने यार
And we have our very first corner.
Desired way.
A short one. It's made its way to him. Shot a goal! It's anyone's ball now. Chance, surely!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Mendes. Nuno Mendes plowing for the chance!
के भयो त्यहाँ थाहा छ नुनो मेन्डेस को हो त्यो कुले हान्यो त्यो
The sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
ल त्यहाँ प्रेस गरिरहेको थिएँ मैले यार के
Is
गरेको
this
थिएँ
the
यार
start of a comeback? Oh, important interception. Kukcu. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Bangladesh clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Showing great feet there. Looking for the run. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
एक गोल हानेर यो त के हो पुरै यो त मुडमा आएको यो त झुकेर हानेर छ नि
So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria